CNN At least 8 people have died as a result of storms bearing down Saturday on the eastern half of the United States, authorities say, with dangerous winds and tornadoes in the south and potentially crippling snow and ice in the Midwest still possible through the weekend.
Live updates: severe storms move across U.S.
Hundreds of flights have been canceled or delayed at Chicago's O'Hare International Airport as the city faced wintry precipitation and strong winds.
The storms are primarily hitting the southeast and Midwest and will reach the northeast into early next week.
Here's how regions are being affected. Track the storms here.
Read more.
Dangerous storms and tornadoes in the south and parts of the Midwest.
Across the central U.S. and the South, severe storms are marching east, impacting the entire Mississippi River and Ohio River valleys.
Tornadoes were reported Friday and Saturday in Oklahoma, Missouri, Arkansas and Alabama, and more are possible throughout the southeast.
The storms have led to the deaths of at least 8 people across the South since Friday night, 2 in Texas, 3 in Louisiana and 3 in Alabama.
In Texas, a vehicle fatally struck a firefighter and a police officer on an icy Interstate 27 in Lubbock while the pair were dealing with 2 previous crashes on the highway, Lubbock Police Chief Floyd Mitchell said. A second firefighter was struck and was in critical condition at a hospital.
If people would respect road conditions, this never would have happened, Lubbock Fire Chief Sean Fogerson said.
In Alabama, storms killed 3 people Saturday in Pickens County, in the western part of the state, Sheriff Todd Hall said. The severe weather also wiped out the homes the people were, the sheriff added. The deaths happened near the town of Carrollton, CNN affiliate WBMA reported.
In Louisiana, a severe storm demolished a home in Bossier Parish on Friday night, and an elderly couple were found dead nearby, authorities said. And in Oil City, a tree fell on a home, killing a man, Caddo Parish Sheriff Steve Prater said.
An elderly couple were found dead near a demolished home in Bossier Parish, Louisiana, authorities said.
Heavy rain and strong winds were pounding parts of the South, downing power lines along the way. More than 270,000 homes and businesses were without power in 7 states: Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, Kentucky, by 3:45 p.m. Eastern Time, according to the online project PowerOutage.us.
Downed trees and power lines littered some Louisiana roadways. Parts of Interstate 20 were closed near Minden on Saturday morning, and state police asked motorists to avoid the area if possible.
Storms demolished a couple homes around the southwestern Missouri community of Fairplay, about a 140-mile drive south of Kansas City, CNN affiliate KOLR reported. A possible tornado was reported in the area, the National Weather Service said.
Homes destroyed by storms Friday in southwestern Missouri where a possible tornado was reported.
In College Station, Texas, Dylan Beckton said he was watching the storm outside his home Friday when he heard something smack his roof.
Trampoline poles carried by the wind came right through the roof, he said.
Inside, 2 of the poles protruded from the ceiling, one above one room, and one above another.
A trampoline pole crashed through the roof of Dylan Beckton's home in College Station, Texas, on Friday.
Flood warnings and watches were in effect in many states. The long line of storms is hitting Saturday. Strong, damaging winds are expected Saturday across the South, even well in advance of the storms. Some storms also could produce large hail.
In the north, crippling snow and ice, and strong winds.
Winter weather advisories have been issued in areas from Kansas to Michigan, with severe ice and snow in the forecast.
Snow, sleet and freezing rain are expected in parts of Oklahoma, eastern Kansas, Missouri, northern Illinois, eastern Iowa, southern Wisconsin and much of Michigan.
In Chicago, strong winds, including gusts over 50 miles per hour, accompanied light snow and rain Saturday morning. More than 900 flights to or from Chicago's O'Hare International Airport were cancelled Saturday, and more than 150 others were delayed, according to tracking website FlightAware.com.
Sleet, freezing rain and snow are expected around the city throughout the day. Winds were building up large waves on Lake Michigan, threatening lakeshore flooding in the Chicago area, the National Weather Service said.
Winds were whipping up large waves in Lake Michigan in the Chicago area Saturday morning. Forecasters were warning of possible lakeshore flooding in the area.
In Michigan, some areas could see up to 3/4 of an inch of ice. Other areas could see anywhere from a light glaze to a half inch of ice.
Ice storms can be extremely dangerous. CNN meteorologist Dave Hennon said, "The amount of ice forecast for Michigan could bring down trees and power lines, which could cause widespread power outages."
Power could be out for days, with temperatures below freezing, he said. Ice storms can cause deadly travel conditions, worse than even a foot of snow. Four-wheel drive vehicles and trucks are no match for the kind of ice that is forecast.
A foot of snow could fall in Des Moines through Sunday, with at least 8 inches of snow in southern Wisconsin and northern Michigan.